What's going on, YouTube? This is NYG31 here. I'm not going to even discuss this game. I'm going to discuss this organization as a whole. John Mara needs to be assassinated. He needs to die immediately. I heard reports that Joe Judge and Daniel Jones is coming back. That's good, but I don't want Joe Judge to come back as a head coach. I want him to come back as a scout. Keep Daniel Jones as quarterback, but keep Joe Judge as a scout because he's a better scout than he's a head coach. I mean, Joe Judge is a terrible head coach anyway, but he's a better suited as a scout because he was responsible to drafting Andrew Thomas, Xavier McKinney, Darnay Holmes, and this year's draft, Azeez Ojulari, Kadarius Toney, Evan Smith in the 4th round, and you could Aaron Robinson. Those are good quality draft picks. And Redarius Williams from Oklahoma. He was responsible for all those players who was drafted to the Giants. But Joe Judge is not a good coach. He's a terrible head coach, and he needs to be in the scouting department. Chris Mara needs to go too because he's trash at scouting. Like I said, John Mara needs to be assassinated because this guy's a clown. This guy never cares about the Giants. He never cared about Dave Gettleman anyway. And the thing is, Dave Gettleman and John Mara never gets along. Neither Joe Judge or Dave Gettleman, they never really get along because Joe Judge have to actually help Dave Gettleman how to draft players, and Dave Gettleman doesn't even know how to draft players. Look at Lorenzo Carter, 3rd round pick. He's supposed to be an average pass rusher, but he's nowhere near to be an average pass rusher. Despite the injuries, the guy is no good. You know, Isaiah Simmons is trash. You know, we had B.J. Hill over here, but Dave Gettleman decided to trade B.J. Hill for Billy Price, which stinks anyway. Billy Price is no good of a center anyway. And then you bring in Master Scorer, Ben Bredesen. You should have left them to the Baltimore Ravens because this offensive line is trash. I never forget about Will Hernandez. Will Hernandez is no good either. You know, Dave Gettleman is responsible for all these weak-ass draft picks. And thank God that Joe Judge came and saved the day. Even though he's a terrible head coach, but he's one of a hell of the best scouts that we ever had. I'd rather have Joe Judge being a scout than a head coach. Because let's face it, Joe Judge is trash. You know Dave Gettleman is already out here. I'm not going to even discuss him. Let's discuss about John Mara. Let's assassinate this bitch. Get this bitch out of this organization. Get a competent owner that knows football, that knows what it takes to win football games, that knows what it takes to run an organization. The owner doesn't care. Like I said, he doesn't care about Dave Gettleman. He does not care about Joe Judge. He definitely doesn't care about his coaching staff. And he never really cared about Eli Manning. All you want to do is use him and win those 2 Super Bowls. I think that 2007 Super Bowl and that 2011 Super Bowl was flukes. They were all flukes. Because you know why? Because John Mara wants to use Eli Manning for tickets, for ticket prices, for clout. That's it. He wants to use Eli Manning for clout. He never really cared about Eli Manning. He never really thanked Eli Manning for those 2 Super Bowls that we won back in 2007 and 2011. This shows you that this owner of a dickhead does not care about anybody. He cares about himself. And look at how that worked out for him. And soon he's going to lose a lot of fans. And soon he's going to lose money. I mean, if he's going to lose, man, just kill this guy. Just assassinate him. That's it. That's all I got to say, man. Because this owner does not care about this team. This team is garbage. We're going to probably be 4-15 or 4-13 this season. The season's already over, but this team is not competitive. Something wrong with this team psychologically. I think we need to get another head coach. I think Joe Judge needs to move to the scouting department. I think Daniel Jones needs to be our quarterback. And that's about it. Until then, this is the NYG 31 signing out.